So I'll not go into 2004 because I was too young. That was obviously you'll make your initial mistake. But 2007 is the 2008. One is getting influenced by somebody else and putting all your money into one basket on somebody else. Even if you do it, you can at least say, "Arey yaar, tu ganda kiya, tu kharab kiya," right? Ye tera mistake hai. Now you can't blame him. And that guy lost his whole savings forever because he did not pick up the phone call for the next 1 year. So never bet on influenced, getting influenced. And even if you get influenced, right? So today I have a respect quota, right? कि अंकित ने buy किया तो मैं respect में ले लूंगा. But respect cannot be, my portfolio cannot be 60% respect quota, right? So first thing was that leverage is okay if you lose your own on your own because you learn from it. But here you had no clue कि क्यों हो रहा है, क्या कर रहे हो. So don't go influenced so much that that becomes your portfolio. Lever to the point where you can manage. That was my second learning in 2013. It was just a 5-10% fall. But because I was leveraged heavily, I had to cut positions. So manage your leverage so that you don't lose full capital. And when I cut positions, I knew this is the bottom. But if it would have gone any more, the QE tapering would have taken a lot more. I would never be able to stand back. So that was the learning. Never lever to a point where you can die. Right. So that's how I've survived in the next drawdown in 2018, 19, or in 2020. Right. So these were the two major mistakes. And the third one is do not let anybody say over influence you in terms of your style changing. Right. Stick to your style all the time. So all the mistakes happen when you go beyond your style. Say if you're a trend trader. So for example, today my consistent argument with everyone else is, boss, why don't you short? Right? Even when you tell us that ye short banta hai, why don't you short? Like my mental framework goes off. For example, even if I like R power, right, which I used to like it as 6 rupees, I cannot buy because mental framework, I'm like, yeah, 1% of portfolio hai, but 20% of my day goes looking at that price. So I've understood that ये मतलब मैं एक पानी पूरी खा सकता हूं बट मैं पानी पूरी चैलेंज नहीं कर सकता, right? So you do all the stuff which you can digest, so you can binge on various things. So my mentor Kukuji, for example, used to say कि बस मस्ती तो सब में है, right? So trade, so he used to be an investor who used to trade with 2 to 5% of his position, right? तो देख पानी पूरी अपने को भी पता है कि नहीं खाना चाहिए रोज के रोज, तो but we do eat, right? Right. So, but it can be an indulgence. It cannot become the style. So you can indulge in a lot of things, right? So you take a 1% allocation in a company which is new age, etc., SME, right? Crypto lena hai, kuch le liya. Indulge, but don't make it the whole this thing addiction.
Right. So I think that is what separates between a newcomer or someone who is fresh and doesn't understand difference between indulgence and getting over influenced, because ओवर इन्फ्लुएंस स्टार्ट्स विद इंटेलिजेंस ओनली. आप स्टार्ट करोगे शायद 1% से ही, और वही क्रिप्टो अगर आपने 1% लिया और वो वहां से जंप हो गया, so that is why I think, and you keep throughout our interview you have kept mentioning about your mentor, and that is, I believe, is very much important, right, to have a good mentor. So, अगर आप इंटेलिजेंट